So guys, welcome everyone. Open 7, you have next lesson, the sword in the stone. Sword in the stone. Sword म्हणजे तलवार. King Arthur, famous in legends and history as one of the bravest and noblest kings of Britain, grew up as an orphan youth. Orphan means जिसको माँ बाप नहीं है, लावारिस. Before destiny entered in the form of his protector and guardian, Merlin the magician, revealed his true identity to the people of Britain. So let's start your lesson. Very interesting, guys. खूप छान आहे सगळ्यांनी ऐकायचं. In ancient Britain, at the time when the land was invaded by wild barbarians, the good and noble Lord Arthur fought them bravely and drove them away from his land. The people made him king of Britain and gave him the title Pendragon, meaning dragon's head. King Arthur Pendragon ruled Britain wisely and well. The people were content, but very soon the king died. It was thought that he had been poisoned by some traitors. There was no heir to the throne of Britain. तो क्या हुआ यहाँ पे जो लॉर्ड अर्थर था, इसने क्या किया, लोगों को बचाया, अपने देश को बचाया, इसलिए लोगों ने उसको राजा बनाया. लेकिन क्या हो गया, वो अचानक मर गया. सो ही डाइड. तो उसका कोई वारिस नहीं था. हेयर मीन्स वारिस. कोई वारिस उसका नहीं था. The powerful lords and knights who had been kept under control by King Arthur now began to demand that one of them should be crowned king of Britain. Rivalry grew among the lords and the country as a whole began to suffer. तो जो भी उसके सरदार वगैरह बाकी थे वहां पे, वो झगड़ने लगे कि मुझे राजा बनाओ, मुझे राजा बनाओ. तो इसका जो इफेक्ट था वो सिटी पे हो गया, लोगों पे हो गया. Armed robbers roamed the countryside, pillaging farms and fields. People felt unsafe and insecure in their own homes. Fear gripped the country and lawlessness prevailed over the divided kingdom. तो राजा नहीं था, इसलिए क्या हो गया कि कोई भी वहां पे रूल करने वाला नहीं था, कोई भी लोगों को प्रोटेक्शन देने के लिए कोई नहीं था. तो वहां पे क्या होगा कि लूट मार चल रही थी. Nearly 16 years had passed. 16 साल हो गए since the death of Lord Arthur. All the lords and knights of Britain had assembled at the great church of London for Christmas. Christmas के लिए सब वहाँ पे जमा हो गए. On Christmas morning, just as they were leaving the church, a strange sight drew their attention. In the churchyard was a large stone, and on it an anvil of steel, and in the steel a naked sword was held, and about it was written in letters of gold, Whoso pulleth out this sword is by right of birth king of England. तो वहाँ पे क्या था, जैसे वो क्रिसमस की चर्च से बाहर निकले, वहां पे उन्होंने देखा एक ऐसी बड़ी जगह थी और उसमें एक स्वॉर्ड मतलब तलवार थी, और वहां पे लिखा हुआ था कि जो भी इस तलवार को बाहर निकालेगा वही ब्रिटेन का राजा होगा. See this one, like this, right? तो जो भी इस तलवार को निकालेगा वो क्या हो जाएगा, ब्रिटेन का राजा होगा. ऐसे लिखा था वहां पे. It's a lengthy like some guys. Obviously, the man who might draw the sword and prove himself to be a rightful king is not amongst us this morning, said the archbishop. However, every man who wishes to try his hand at drawing this sword is free to do so. For the next few days, he who draws the sword will be crowned king, and to celebrate the appearance of his magnificent sword, prepare ourselves for the arrival of a future king. We will hold a magnificent tournament on New Year's Day. तो वहाँ पे जो आर्क बिशप था, लाइक फादर इन द चर्च, उसने कहा कि हमारे यहाँ अभी इस समय तो कोई नहीं है जो हमारा राजा बन पाए, लेकिन फिर भी जिसको जिसको ट्राई करना है वो ट्राई कर सकता है, इस तलवार को निकालने की कोशिश कर सकता है. On New Year's Day, a great number of young and brave knights gathered to attend the church service. After that, they met in the field nearby to participate in the great tournament. Dukes, courts, earls, barons, and knights सब जन वापस चले आए उस तलवार को निकालने के लिए उस पत्थर से. Among them was Sir Ector, a noble knight. He was accompanied by his two sons, Sir Kay and young Arthur. Kay was his own son who had been recently knighted. Arthur, whom he had brought up as a foster son, was actually an orphan who he had raised as his own child. The good Sir Ector loved both his son dearly. तो जो राजे वहां पे आ गए उनमें एक था एक्टर, तो उसके दो बच्चे वहां पे आए थे, के एंड अर्थर. के को अभी भी राजा बनाया था, वो उसका खुद का बच्चा था, और अर्थर वहां पे उसको मिला था कहीं से, तो वो ऑर्फन था, उसके माँ बाप नहीं थे, और दोनों भी राजा राजा को दोनों भी अच्छे तरह से प्यारे थे. Sir Kay was preparing to join the tournament. He realized that he had left his sword behind at home. Hastily, he summoned his younger brother and said, Arthur, you want me to win this tournament, don't you? Then you must go, you must help me out. Take my horse and gallop home as fast as you can. Get my sword and rush back here at once. तो एक टूर्नामेंट वहां पे चल रहा था, और उस टूर्नामेंट में ये जो राजा था के और उसका भाई अर्थर दोनों आ चुके थे. तो के को पार्टिसिपेट करना था, लेकिन उसकी जो स्वॉर्ड थी, तलवार थी, वो भूल गया था. उसने बोला, भाई अर्थर, तुझे चाहिए, मतलब मुझे जीतना है, लेकिन मेरी तलवार घर पे है, तो तू क्या कर, मेरा घोड़ा ले, जल्दी जा और मेरी तलवार लेके आ. I am going, called Arthur, rushing off at once. You shall have your sword sooner than you think. मैं आत्ताच जातो, मैं अभी जाता और वो sword लेके आता हूँ, आपकी तलवार लेके आता हूँ. As he rushed past the church, a glint of steel caught his eye. जैसे वो जा रहा था, उसने देखा a blade of sword shining brightly in the morning sun. उसने वो तलवार देखी, वहाँ पे जो तलवार थी ना, वो तलवार उसने देखी. The sword was mounted on an anvil on top of a block of marble, right in the middle of churchyard. It was a magic sword in the stone, but Arthur knew nothing about it. इसको कुछ पता नहीं था उस sword के बारे में, उस तलवार के बारे में. All he saw was a sword that was available for him. उसने देखा, भाई तलवार है यहाँ पे, और मुझे तलवार चाहिए, मेरे भाई को ये टूर्नामेंट जीतनी है, इसलिए मुझे तलवार चाहिए. मैं घर जाके आने से अच्छा है ये तलवार में भाई को दे दे. Kay shall have his sword straight away. Arthur said to himself. He ran up to the stone, seized the sword by handle and drew it out effortlessly. वो वहाँ पे गया और उसने वो तलवार निकाल ली. He rushed back to his brother and handed the sword to him, breathless with excitement. You are back very soon, but this is not my sword. बहुत जल्दी आ गया, लेकिन ये जो स्वॉर्ड है ये मेरी स्वॉर्ड नहीं, मेरी तलवार नहीं है. कौन बोला? के बोला, उसका भाई से बोला. No, It isn't. नहीं, ये तेरी तलवार नहीं है. I thought it would take me too long to get home and bring your sword. मैंने सोचा घर पे जाऊँ तुम्हारी तलवार लेके आऊँ. इससे अच्छा मुझे ये तलवार कहाँ पे मिली? चर्चयार्ड में मिली. It looked good and I thought you could use it for today. आज के दिन ये इस्तेमाल कर लिया. अभी है तो हमारे पास. We will of course put it back when the ends are. जब अपने खत्म हो जाएंगे हम फिर से रख देंगे. हम इसको नहीं लेके जाएंगे. Sergei stood speechless, staring at his young brother. He knew all about the magic sword and what it signified, but Arthur was unaware of it. ये तो सब पता था उस तलवार के बारे में. सब कुछ पता था लेकिन उस छोटे भाई को नहीं पता था. वो बेचारा अभी चुपचाप बैठ गया कि किससे कर दिया. Arthur had always been a brave and valiant boy, and he had excelled in fencing and archery. He adored his father and his half brother. His dream was to become the squire to his dashing brother. And now, without even knowing what it implied, Arthur had drawn the magic sword from the stone. Kay's mind was working rapidly. He actually held a sword. because उसको वो बहुत अच्छा था, बहुत आसान. तो के को पता चला कि ये जो तलवार है ये तो राजा की तलवार है. He actually had the sword of the stone in his hand, the very same sword that the strongest and the best knights could not so much as with him. Sir Kay seized the sword and ran to their father, leaving a bewildered Arthur behind him. He said to Sir Hector, Father, this is the sword of the stone and I have it in my hand. I am a rightful king of it. तो वो क्या बोला कि पापा के पास चला गया, फादर के पास, और उसने बोला कि देखो ये तलवार मेरे हाथ में है and this is in my hand, so मैं इस ब्रिटेन का राजा हूँ. और मैं ब्रिटेन का राजा. सर एक्टर वाज अ वाइज मैन. वो जो उसके पापा थे वो होशियार थे. How did you get hold of this sword? तुझे ये कैसे मिला? What does that matter? I have it in my hand. It was to be mine. उससे क्या होता है पापा? मेरे पास तो है, ये मेरे हाथ में, तो ये मेरी हो गई. Isn't that enough? ये enough नहीं है क्या? That's not enough. How did you get hold of this sword? तुझे ये तलवार कैसे मिली? ये तू पहले बता दे. फिर वो चले गए उस जगह पे. Let's see. I have got it, and that's what matters. He replied stubborn. वो नहीं पापा मेरे हाथ में है, यही बहुत है. Well then, come with me, Sir Hector. आवाज काय मध्येच काहीतरी चालू करता लहान मुलासाठी. Inside the great church, जो तो वहाँ पे चले गए. Taking the holy book from the coin, Sir Hector said to his son, "Swear on my holy book that you drew this sword from the stone." और इसकी कसम खा बता तूने ही ये निकाली. Sir Kay lowered his eyes. He could not face his father. तो उसने बोला कि नहीं पापा मैंने ये नहीं लिया. How did you come by the sword, son? Arthur brought it to me. इसने लेके आई तलवार और sword. Bring Arthur here. Churchyard, Sir Hector, we have to know the truth. हमें truth जानना है, सच्चाई जाननी है. उसे लेकर गया. Soon the three of them were at the churchyard. Put the sword back on its anvil. ये तलवार फिर से रख दो. फिर से रखने के बाद try as he might, Kay could not put the sword back. It struck the anvil. Okay, वो तलवार वहाँ पे रखने के बाद वो Kay को फिर से वो तलवार बाहर निकालने नहीं आई. Arthur saw what was happening and thought that his father was angry with them because he thought the sword was stolen. Arthur को लगा पापा को ऐसा लग रहा होगा कि हमने वो चोरी कर ली वहां से, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं था. What matters most for a knight is integrity, being honest and truthful at all times, on all occasions. So Arthur stepped forward. Arthur आगे आया. Impulsively, here let me put it back. पापा मैं इसको निकालता हूँ बाहर. And taking the mighty sword from the elder brother, he thrust it back the anvil and slipped in it. उसने वो तलवार फिर से बाहर निकाल दी. I assure you, father, I did not steal the sword. मैं बोलता हमने ये चोरी नहीं की है, के को चाहिए था इसलिए मैंने इसको निकाल दिया और उसके बाद हम फिर से वो रखने वाले. I'm sure that what K would have told me to do wouldn't do further, right? तो ये हमने तलवार फिर से हम रखने वाले थे. Sir K did not speak a word, वो कुछ भी नहीं बोला. All right, Arthur, I believe you, said Sir. Now let me see you draw that sword out as you did the first time. तो फिर से वो ट्राई कर दूं जैसे फर्स्ट टाइम ट्राई. But try as he might, he could not so much as little hand, and he could not move the sword however hard he tried. तो के को फिर से ट्राई किया, के को वो तलवार बाहर निकाल नहीं आई और आर्थर को वो फिर से तलवार जल्दी से वो निकाल पाया. So Sir Hector made him repeat action. फिर से वो बोला कि भाई तू निकाल तलवार रख, तलवार निकाल, तलवार रख, तलवार निकाल. So Hector was overwhelmed. He fell on his knees before his young son and held the mighty sword in his hand and bowed his knee. वो अपने बच्चे के सामने झुक गए. क्यों? क्योंकि वो बच्चा कौन था? He was the king. He was the king of the he was the king of the Britain. Arthur jumped back. Father, why do you kneel before me? Am I not your son? मैं तुम्हारा बच्चा हूँ, मैं तुम्हारा लड़का हो, तो ऐसे आप क्यों कर रहे हो? देखो, like this. So that is what I had thought until now. मुझे लगता तो मेरा बच्चा ये like king, but now I know better. I know whose son you are. किसका बच्चा है? तो तू King Arthur Pendragon का बच्चा है. And I would, मैं झुकता हूँ तुम्हारे सामने because you are the king of the Britain now. How could you be that? You and I, that I was an orphan boy entrusted with him. Silently Sir Hector pointed to the inscription on the stone. तो उसने बोला कि पापा ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है, मैं तो अनाथ हूँ. उसने बोला नहीं, ये देख यहाँ पे कुछ लिखा हुआ है. क्या लिखा था वहाँ पे? Yes. Whose bullet, जो भी ये तलवार निकालेगा वो कौन हो जाएगा? राजा होगा ब्रिटेन. But it can't be me. Father, I am your son and I shall always remain your son. नहीं पापा, मैं तुम्हारा बच्चा हूँ, मैं तुम्हारा ही रहूँगा. There was a flash of light and Merlin appeared before that, a hooded figure with bright, shining eye and bewitching smile. Lovingly he laid his hand on Arthur's head and said to him, "Indeed, I was one who entrusted you, a good Sir Hector." Just a minute. Yeah. हो जाएगा छोटा सा ये. Indeed, I was one. Okay. Your father and I knew that great danger lay ahead for the kingdom and yourself. No sooner than you were born, your father blessed you and handed you over to me, with the solemn request that you would take your rightful place on the throne of England when it was safe for you to do so. तो जब तुम पैदा हो गए तो हमने क्या किया था? तुम्हें इनके हाथ में सौंपा था. जैसे हम टीवी में देखते हैं ना, सेम स्टोरी इज गोइंग टू बी रिपीटेड. Turning Sir Hector, Merlin said, "In the name of late King Arthur, I thank you. You have done a splendid job of bringing up heir of the British throne. Now you must inform the Archbishop and your fellow knights of all that has happened here. I shall await your order." Forthwith Sir Hector called upon and all the lords assembled. तो उनको बोला कि सबको वही बुला लो यहाँ पे और बता दो क्या क्या यहाँ पे हो चुका है. And we have the king. We have the king of Britain. We have the rightful king of England, Britain, England. For a moment there was a silence. सब चुपचाप हो गए. And then the crowd burst out in angry protest. How can we believe you? Who is unknown? Who is this unknown boy? Where did he come from? How is he any better than of us? One of us. तो सब वहां पे जमा हो गया कि ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है कि हम इतने सब है और ये बच्चा कौन है, ये कैसे बोल सकता है कि ये राजा है, उस पूरे ब्रिटेन का किंग है, लाइक दैट. So Archbishop took them all to churchyard. The entire assemblage watched in awe as Arthur inserted the sword in the anvil and drew it out effortlessly. Some of the lords and knights also tried to draw the sword but failed. तो वो आर्कबिशप उनको सबको चल लेके गए चर्चयार्ड में और बताया, दिखा दिया उनको कि कैसे जो तलवार उसने निकाली. तो पहले भी जो कुछ लॉर्ड्स और जो भी सरदार हुए थे उन्होंने भी ट्राई किया था, बट दे कुड नॉट डू दैट. Again and again, Arthur drew the sword from the stone before his people. Each time cheers went up, and each time more and more knights drew the swords and held them high in a gesture of loyalty to their new found king. तो लोगों को भी आनंद हो गया. Loud cheers rose from the common people who had surrounded the churchyard, eager to greet their Raja. Now Merlin stepped out of the shadow and addressed the crowd. Behold, O people of Britain, I present to you the one and only son of King Arthur Pendragon and his queen. He is your rightful king. ये कौन है तुम्हारा एक इकलौता कौन है किंग है, उसका नाम है अर्थर एंड ही इज द वन एंड ओनली सन ऑफ किंग अर्थर. जो सबसे पहले देखा पेंड्रागन, उसका ये क्या था, एक ही बच्चा था. एंड नाउ ही इज योर किंग, ही इज योर राइटफुल किंग. थोड़ा बड़ा लेसन था, बट आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड दिस. सो दिस एंड्स योर syllabus.